Hello? Hello? I don't know if the sound is working. No idea. Okay. This basically means that I have to hold the phone in my hands. And I don't even know if the mic works. Anyways, whoever checks in, hello. I'm gonna try to put it like this. Now, this is my first live stream in a while. Haven't done a live stream, I believe, since 2018. But recently I was writing about that I was going to start making live streams, and I was contemplating Tuesdays mostly because, Tuesday just feels like a chill day of the week. And I think I can go on for a little chit chat sort of live stream once a week, for half an hour or for an hour. I think this one I'm going to hang out here for a little while, see who shows up. So I'm kind of testing out things I don't know. Yeah, like this thing with the phone. It told me in the very beginning that I can flip the orientation, and I set it to horizontal, and it just doesn't work this way. I don't know why. And then it flipped it back to vertical anyways. Damn it. And I have a special kind of little mic here, this one, which has the other piece is like plugged into the phone. And so right now I have to hold the phone with my hands so that I kind of, so it doesn't flip over. Hi, Maria. Hi, Queen Jaya. Arthur, hello. Hello from Liverpool, United Kingdom. Where are you, please? I'm in Kentucky, United States. Oh, I see people actually start to join, which is wonderful. Thank you for the like. How are you doing, y'alls? Are you actually my subscribers, or are you showing up just randomly from YouTube? Tell me. Because I haven't done a live stream in a while, and I'm testing out things, and I don't know, are my subscribers being notified about this at all? Or is it just random people showing up? I have no idea. So tell me. What is your fabs? Nice, I love the USA. Where from you, beauty? I'm from Kentucky, USA. Well, originally I'm not from Kentucky, USA, by the way. What are my favorite colors? Orange. I love orange, and I love blue, but I love orange a lot. Hi to you, Toms. You look cute. Thank you, Queen Jaya. So I'm doing a test stream today. I think I'll be hanging out here for a little while. Do you guys hear me okay? Is the sound okay? I'm using this little mic over here, and I just tell me. Is that loud enough? Or is it not loud enough? Because I don't know. I'm using this mic for the first time, basically. So it's kind of a test. Where are you guys from? Definitely your subscribers get notified when you start a stream if they have enabled the bell icon. Okay, thank you. Arthur, where did you live before? Sounds great. Oh, you're from, okay. So Arthur is from the UK, and I don't know how to read your name. Ubaid? I don't know how to read it. Pakistan. Nice to meet you guys. I am from Russia. I'm from Moscow, Russia. I've immigrated to the United States 6 years ago, and I landed. Obeyed. Okay, thank you. Um, I've immigrated to the United States 6 years ago, and now I'm learning Greek because I think that I think I want to move to Greece. So I'm trying to learn Greek, and it's a difficult language, damn it, really difficult. Um, love the character of Moscow in Money Heist. Maggie Nelson. Hi to you, Maggie Nelson. Nice to see you. Are you my subscriber, Maggie, or are you not my subscriber? I'm just, as of right now, I'm trying to determine, is it random people showing up or is it actually my subscribers? You speak as if you have lived in the USA all your life. Well, the thing is that I spoke English. I learned English when I was a kid. And actually, by the time I moved to the United States, I was fluent. I was fine. But thank you, Arthur. It's quite a compliment. Roger, hi to you. How's it going on in Florida? Obeyed. What do you do in the United States? Well, I live here. I live here. I got married, and that's how I moved to the US, to Kentucky. I didn't expect myself to land in Kentucky. That was not the plan, but just happens. Beautiful sunny day. We have kind of an overcast day here, actually. They say it's going to be thunderstorms, and a cold front is going to move in, and it's going to drop. The bottom is going to fall out. Really, I hope it doesn't. So yeah, well, I live in the United States. I don't know how many of you know I'm a musical artist and I'm a painter, and both. Gambino, hello. I just said I'm from Moscow, Russia, but currently I'm living in the United States. I hope I answered your question. What do I do in the United States? Well, it's Kentucky. Gambino, я учусь русский. You mean я учу русский? Is that correct? Is that what you're trying to say, that you're learning Russian? Awesome. Did you own a Lada car when you lived in Russia? No, Arthur, I actually have not, because I'm going to tell you that when you live in Moscow, and it's a huge city, it's actually larger than New York City. You have so many options as far as public transport that you don't really need a car. A car becomes rather a liability, seriously. And I feel myself around here in Kentucky like a spoiled big city girl because, ever since I arrived here, I still didn't learn to drive. My husband drives me around. I don't have a car. And I still can't get used to the fact that there's no public transport where I live. Gambino, yes, молодец, учи дальше, у тебя все получится. Can you show some of your beautiful artwork? Well, sure. If I can flip the screen, I have one on the easel right there. Let me see. Okay, that's my cat. There is. Oh, let me just walk up here. That's the very latest little portrait that I was working on a couple of days ago. And yeah, I'm going to start a new painting here. There's a charcoal sketch. And you can actually, let me flip it back. You can actually check out my artwork. I'm posting on a daily basis. I'm posting to my community tab here on my channel. And there's a whole lot of paintings. So check it out. Gambino, you say sucks. I live here. I am European myself, but I will be back soon. I can't live here. Where are you from, Gambino? Italy? Or are you from Turkey? I don't know. Judging by the name Gambino, it sounds Italian to me. Oh, you're Albanian. Okay. I gotta, and I don't mean this I didn't intend to go into such topics, going on a live stream on YouTube. But I have to say that after 6 years in the United States, I think I should move out of here, frankly. No disrespect to Americans, and to this country, but it's just not for me. And it's hard because, coming from Moscow, stuff like prices. I've never seen such crazy utility bills like in the United States. Seriously, it's just way too much, and I don't understand why is it so overpriced. We'll do that. Noted. You got a subscriber. Thank you very much, Obaid. The latest artwork is as beautiful as you are. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So first of all, I just think that I'm more European, or rather, I'm more Russian than I previously thought. Before I moved here, I thought that I'm not very Russian, and then I came here and I realized that, after a while, after the immigration depression passed by, I realized that I'm a lot more Russian than I thought. But then I kept thinking, of course I can go back to Russia. But the question is, do I want to go back or do I want to go forward? And I want to be able to visit my home country. But I think I want to move forward. And I think going to a place like Greece, that would be cool. Even though, like, Europe nowadays is having not the best time, frankly. But Greece has a lot of culture, and it's just, I don't know. I just want to be there. It's a beautiful country, and the climate is wonderful. And it's sort of exactly on the same latitude where I'm currently living. Yeah, I do have Instagram, Cat Corelli, @Cat Corelli. That's my Instagram. Oh, and by the way, probably you can find my Instagram on my homepage here on YouTube. I have the links up there on the banner. So I think you can get them there. Thank you for the likes on my live stream. Last time I did a live stream, I believe it was in 2018. I was still in Moscow. It's been a long time ago. And I was drawing something, I believe. Nowadays, I think I'll be doing this kind of live stream just for a chit chat, once a week. I think approximately this time on Tuesdays, just kind of to hang out and have a conversation, this kind of thing. I'll text you there. Just visited your channel. Your artwork is amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Obaid. I really appreciate this. Gambino, East Europe, I'm talking about, I don't know. I love East Europe. I go there every summer and winter. I can't live a happy life if not Europe. Oh, I get it. There is something about, I don't know. There's something about here. And by the way, where are you in America, Gambino? What state? Oh, you're in Florida. There is something about, and it's like the little things, about America that I don't it's not my thing. There's a lot of little things, but then there is the big things too, like the cost of living is insane. And after 6 years here, I just think that this country is, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't have any big dreams. Let's put it this way. And I just don't see a reason to slam myself against the wall, How did you get into the United States, Gambino? I'm just curious if you're still there. Gambino, are you there? Or is it Obeid? Which one of you are left? Just curious. Ah, Obeid, you're here. Okay, you're still here. Let's see. Yeah, this is a test stream. I don't know even how many of my subscribers are notified, but everything seems to work well. The mic seems to work well, right? The next time I got to figure out how to. Right now I'm holding my phone because I can't. God damn it! Got to find a way to some sort of clamp to just put it so I can free my hands. I will guide you on Instagram. Thank you. It's kind of a nice sunny day here. At least the sun is showing up. At last. And by the way, you just tell me that it's you, Obeid, on Instagram, because sometimes I get, well, not sometimes, actually daily, I get all sorts of spam and bots and this kind of stuff. People are trying to add me. And that YouTube Live, I have been working in a company for a company in USA, Pennsylvania. What about a secret code? Okay, you just tell me that you're Obeid, and I'll know that that's you. Actually, I have 4 Instagram accounts, but Cat Corelli is my main account. And by the way, I have all my artwork there too on Instagram. What do you do? What do you do for a living? Or not for a living? I don't know. What's your thing? That's nice you remember me. Oh yeah, I think I'll remember you very well. I see there are more people joining. Introduce yourself, guys. I'm hanging out here for another 12 minutes, I believe, for another 12 minutes. Today, I am treating the canvases. So 2 days ago, I was stretching the canvases on the stretcher frames. Yesterday, I started to do the first layer of treatment because, you know, when you're going to paint, you stretch a canvas and then you have to put a layer of 2 coats of gelatin or rabbit skin glue. I'm using gelatin. That's nice to remember me. I just started a business and trying to make it working. Okay, well, that's wonderful. And keep at it. I'm wishing you all the best with your business. I've been a freelancer and kind of my own business for many years. And I just know that it is very difficult. It's very difficult. And sometimes you can't get anything going. Sometimes you get discouraged, and sometimes the industry changes and something happens, whatever, and it's hard. So if you're just starting out, I'm wishing you all the best of luck and determination and patience and all those wonderful things. Now I have decided to go for business. Great. That's a great move. I was freelancing for the longest time. I'm mostly a musician. Initially, I had some education in fine arts way back. But then I picked up music and I was doing music most of my life professionally. So I was writing music, I was composing music. I play several instruments. I'm a singer by trade. I've I've been a vocal coach for almost 10 years. I've done mixing, I've done mastering, this kind of thing. And um, it's been going on for the longest time, and I mostly freelanced. And on the side, I was occasionally picking up some designer, gigs, and some gigs that were unrelated to music or to fine arts or design. And then at some point, about 3 years ago, I decided that I actually have to go back to my roots and, pick up some oil paint and maybe try to make it into my thing. Combine it with music and make it into something serious. Because for the longest time, I was like, maybe one day when I'm old, I'll pick up a brush and I'll start painting and all that. And then after a couple of years of living here, I thought to myself, well, that sounds pretty stupid because, I can stave it out for forever. And then when I actually get old and I pick up a brush and I actually start doing something, it's going to suck. I'm going to feel horrible about it. So I thought about it, bought me some canvas, bought me some oil paint, and started painting. It's registered in company in Florida and started a business in USA in medical industry. Great. Yeah, sometimes you feel that everything is going out from your hands and then hopes come in out of nowhere. Yeah. Just don't give up. Just keep going. I know sometimes it's just horrible. And by the way, especially now, I guess in the United States, it's kind of really difficult to get something off the ground because the economic situation overall is not good, at least in the US. I know that the economy is doing a lot better in Russia right now, despite what the Western media is saying, because the Western media likes to say, hey, well, Russian economy is about to collapse. That's not true. I'm in touch with my Russian friends back in Moscow. No, Russian economy is not collapsing. So I do know that Russia is doing fine, China is doing fine, but the US is actually not doing okay at all. And so a lot of things are just difficult, and people are less likely in America to spend money on stuff, Oh yeah, I never trust on media. I never trusted them. I'm using my sources, and I'm basically listening to all the people to very intelligent people, very knowledgeable people, whom the mainstream media would never invite them to talk, because these people are telling the truth. That's the people that I'm listening to. But what the media is saying right now, it's so hilarious. It's absurd, frankly. Should have brought me a glass. Instead, I'm drinking from a whole jug. Can you tell me a secret about Russia? Tell me. Ask me. Ask me. And I'll see if I can tell you a secret about Russia. Oh, why all the women of Russia are too beautiful? Well, I don't know. I don't have the answer. But, well, maybe I do have a little bit of an answer, but it's kind of an impartial answer. And I think part of it is because Russians tend to live healthier than Westerners. And that's just generic observation. I don't want to offend anybody, but just objectively, when I go shopping, I go into Walmart, for example. I look at Americans, and I've never seen anything like this. It seems that Russians and maybe Eastern Europeans, generally speaking, they're just healthier. Maybe it's people outside of America, outside of the Western world. They tend to eat healthier. They have traditions. They have traditional dishes and all this, and they're not so spoiled by fast food and high processed food, this kind of stuff. So maybe maybe it contributes. But I take it as a compliment, Obaid. Thank you. Well, the women of Russia are too beautiful. Russian women are beautiful, but not only Russian women, frankly. Ask me another question. I think I have another 4 minutes, 5 minutes. So everybody who's quiet there in the back, I see there are 4 people on my live stream, but only Obaid is talking. What's the name of your cat? The black cat over there? His name is Derek. His name is Derek. But actually, we have 13 cats. He's just the only one who's hanging out right now, out here. We have 7. Was it 7? Yeah, 7 girls, and they're all in the house. And then the rest, they're the boys, and they're out on the property. Cats are awesome, but there's a lot of them. I'm not exactly used to it. I used to have 1 cat back in Russia, and when I was leaving back in 2019, I had to leave my cat in St. Petersburg with a friend, and I still miss my cat a lot. Oh, Russian breed. Her name is Ginger. Oh, that's cool. Tell me something about Pakistan. Because frankly, I don't know a lot about Pakistan. I know something about Iran, but I have to admit, I don't know anything about Pakistan. I know that Pakistan used to be part of the Persian Empire. Am I correct? But when Pakistan actually became an independent country, shame on me, I don't know. Pakistan is a beautiful country. You should visit sometime. I'd love to. I'm talking to someone on Instagram from Iran. Actually, 2 people. One person is a student and he lives right now in Portugal, but he's from Iran. And then another lady, she is also originally from Iran and she lives in San Francisco. And through them, they post stuff about Iran and I look at that country, but Pakistan is right next door. So I kind of overall have an understanding that this is a very beautiful region. I'd love to come and travel, really. And maybe when I manage to move to Greece, I will be able to travel to Pakistan and to Iran. It's going to be pretty close. Dale and Philip are visiting Pakistan. I'll check them out. Dale and Philip. Is that the name of their channel? Dale and Philip? Hospitality is famous all over the world. I'd love to come and see. And one day I shall, I think. I'd love to travel more. I'm just I'm stuck here for these last 6 years, and that's just what life has been for me so far. But in the future, I'd like to travel. I think it will happen. There's plenty of places in the world where I'd love to go, frankly. I'll look them up. Thank you, Obaid. Thank you very much. But promise you'll be guest at my house. I promise. I promise. then that means that we have to stay in touch. So I will respond to your request on Instagram, and you can always leave me a comment here on my YouTube channel, and I will respond. And if I don't respond right away, I'm usually busy. I'm doing a whole lot of things, but I always respond to all the comments. It's just that YouTube sometimes doesn't show me the comments right away. That's just how it is. So let's stay in touch, and eventually I think I'll come. And hey, I think this is where I'm gonna be wrapping this up. I've been here for half an hour. Thank you. Thank you, Obeid. So I think, thank you everybody for joining. Thank you, Obeid. And thank you, Arthur from the UK, who disappeared. And everybody else, thank you for joining. One last question that I have. Is the sound okay? I'm having this mic right here on the table in front of me. Is it too loud? Is it clear? Is the sound okay? Can you tell me? Obeid, tell me, please. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, okay, I think next week, about this same time, I'll show up with another live stream. And meanwhile, I'll go about my business. So, have a wonderful day. Peace and blessings. And, well, until next time. Bye-bye. Now I'm trying to find out how to finish this thing. Okay. Yep, there we go.